This is my session at Monk Boulder Gym in Amsterdam. We've got 3 days in Amsterdam filming a video for a local hostel. One of the first things on our to-do list was to get to the local bouldering wall. We've never been here before, but the centre looks super nice and clean. It's right on the canal front in the northern part of the city, and it looks like they set some really interesting blocks. So here's the grading system. I basically found that the reds were my project level, but a lot of the yellows and blacks were pretty technically challenging too. There were some quite hard warm-ups in there. We got coffee, we warmed up, and then I found myself a project to get started on. This overhanging red line had a pretty aggressive start, but soon levelled out to a steady vertical finish. The first moves were okay, but I struggled to make it through the crimps in the overhang. So I had 2 options in mind. One was to use a knee bar and then stretch out to the left hand crimp before dropping into the right hand crimp. But I couldn't seem to hold the body tension in that move, so I switched over to a different method where I just drilled my right toe into the back wall, and I went right hand first into the crimps, then left hand, and then I made a little pop for the big sloper on the face wall, which was really good, so massive relief when you get there. I had to work this cruxy section a few times because it was pretty dependent on hitting all of the holds perfectly, but after I'd nailed the moves, I managed to put it all together on the next time that I tried it from the start. The reds were a really good level for me, so I kept searching for more of the same. Big up the setter because they had put some absolute bangers around the centre, and I couldn't resist some of the more dynamic problems.
I think this is probably shaping up to be my favourite one of the reds, because I'm not very good at toe hooks, but I can do that toe hook. Start with the toe hook on, do a rollover move into this nice positive grip, and then you're doing a big flicky move. And swinging your feet around as you go. Drill your left foot on. Roll over into a slightly better grip for your right hand. And then you've got to keep the pressure through the left toe, kind of turn your hips in, flip out for a sloper. And then I'm a bit more comfortable on the top sloping holds than I am on these grips.
Nice, go.
Come across another red project, which I'm going through the motions on and working the moves out. It's got these pinchy blocky things, and there's a slot about halfway up that I'm doing quite a dynamic move to at the moment, and I'm just not getting all my fingers in it. But I find the start very kind of, you've got to keep your tension through your feet, otherwise you kind of peel back because it's fairly steep. Again, it's like a rib that's kind of overhang and then it levels out a bit.
Go on. Ah.
I think that's the best one to go into. Come into there. It's a bit too far to go straight into there. So like kind of touch that one. End up matched on this. Matched on that one at the top is the best position to throw up. So
Nice.
matched on that is the best position to make the big move into the stop. It's kind of the best one for pulling directly down on, because these are a bit out to the side. They're a bit slippy.
Go on.
Pulled out the bag. It's like holding a brick in each hand. They're such cool holds. They're like really good as a pinch or an undercut. But quite pumpy. Good day.
I hope you enjoyed this session in a new bouldering gym. Next up, I'll be sharing my video on our sport climbing trip to Spain.